The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Media Zone.
The last one of the year, Ed.
As we wrap up on the year.
2015, out of here.
It wouldn't be a show going out of the year if I didn't have my microphone.
That's
on.
right.
Yeah.
2016 coming up, Ed, we'll be turning 40.
Can we want to set the clock back again? We used to do that, and then we were saying what our ages were, or, talking like, I think we can go back 10 years again.
You think?
I think we can, yes.
How old are we going to be?
We're holding up better than some of our classmates, as we've seen on the Facebook.
Who have we seen on the Facebook? Don't mention full names.
I don't want to mention their names.
But
there's a Jill girl who, her boobs look like they're 20, but I saw a close-up of her face.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I noticed she had a lot of pictures like further away where the boobs were very prominent, and then I saw a couple closer up, and now too much time in the sun out there.
Yes. Well, it happens.
Yeah. That does happen.
So I don't stay in the sun.
I can say this because she still looks good. Darcy Loudis I see in person a lot, and she looks exactly the same as she did in high school.
The name is familiar to me, but I don't know if I...
Blonde...
I don't believe
Darcy.
we traveled in the same circles.
Huh? Which circles
Or
did you
squares.
travel in high school?
I don't think I traveled much.
Did you travel in the Ristler twins?
I knew Diane. Are we supposed to mention names?
We're doing a show now for 3 people from the Colonie Central Class of 80. But
I knew Diane. I like Diane.
Some preferred Sue over Diane, or vice versa.
I was a Diane guy.
You were the Diane one.
Yeah. In fact, not too long ago, I actually saw her sister. And I approached her. And I talked to her briefly, and I mentioned her sister, and I just said, I like Diane. And she looked at me and she said, most people did.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I was a Sue man now.
Were
I'll
you a
make
Sue
Sue
man?
feel better. I don't think it really mattered.
I think they traveled in different circles.
Yeah,
the
they
Ristlers.
did. Yeah.
We'll be black and white. We can't say names, so we'll take all this out.
Well, we can say as long as we're not defaming anyone.
Let's start the show over.
The only one we defamed was the Jill. We didn't say her last
You
name.
defamed the Jill.
I defamed the Jill a little bit. Yeah.
But you propped up those
The
fine
boobs look good, yeah.
Well, if we're gonna go out at the end of the year, we might as well throw a turkey in there and just make fun of people. I don't know.
Well, why not? That's what we're known for. But it's December 29th. We only have 2 films tonight.
All right.
And these actually came out last week, but we're splitting them up because there's nothing slated to come out on
Why
the
are
first.
we here then? Why don't we just take the week off?
Well, we have to be here. We had the decorations up. We had to do this one. And then in January, we'll put a few of our specials on because there's no new films coming out, really. And we'll take a little breather, and then we'll come back for the big, February sweeps period.
The big werewolf episode.
Where's my soda? I'm going to cough there. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Start off.
Yeah, we should do a cliffhanger, even though cliffhangers aren't really in style anymore.
No, they every month there's a cliffhanger from some show that is ending, that month.
When did we have the winter, what is it, finale? All the shows are saying this is the midwinter finale or mid-season finale. When did this, we just had a couple of repeats. We didn't call them midwinter finales.
Right. I don't know.
Well, our first film is The Revenant.
Ooh.
With Tom Hardy. Hopefully we can understand him this time, unlike that Batman movie. Leonardo DiCaprio. Inspired by true events, Dave.
All right.
The Revenant is an immersive and visceral.
Oh, visceral's good.
Cinematic experience capturing one man's epic adventure of survival and the extraordinary power of the human spirit. In an expedition, this is a long one. I'm going to read it all, though.
All right.
Of the uncharted American wilderness, legendary explorer Hugh Glass is brutally attacked by a bear and left for dead by members of his own hunting team. Here comes the bear. In a quest to survive, Glass endures unimaginable grief as well as the betrayal of his confidant John Fitzgerald. Guided by sheer will and the love of his family, Glass must navigate a vicious winter in a relentless pursuit to live and find redemption. Rated R for strong frontier combat.
They get awful specific in there.
Including gory images, a sexual assault, language, and brief nudity.
Oh, because I think something's bare in this movie.
I don't see any females in here. That might be a disturbing sexual assault, unless it was a bear or something.
It's frontier
That's in the
combat.
Frontier combat. That means with muskets.
Come on,
Do we have
ridiculous.
to get that descriptive?
Frontier combat. This is so inspired by a true story.
Yes.
So basically, someone came in and said, "Hey, I heard this story about a guy who got attacked by a bear," and then they said, "Let's write a movie about that."
Oh, here's some of that frontier combat there.
There we go.
Now this looks like it might actually be interesting.
Too cold
Yeah, you don't want to go out of the house in the winter and see
to see a winter film.
You see that in the summer when it's out on Blu-ray.
There you go.
That's a good time to see that.
When we do a DVD release and you mention it, and I'll say, "Did we do that on the show?"
Yes.
Yes, we did. We did. All right, let's move on to Joy, shall we? Which stars Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro. So it's basically Silver Linings Playbook
I think it's
Joy.
the same director, I believe.
Well, that I don't know. Joy is the wild story, as you can tell from this clip, of a family across 4 generations centered on the girl who becomes the woman who founds a business dynasty and becomes a matriarch in her own right. Betrayal, treachery, the loss of innocence, attack of a bear, and the scars of love pave the road in this intense emotional and human comedy about becoming a true boss of family and enterprise, facing a world of unforgiving commerce. Allies become adversaries, and adversaries become allies, both inside and outside the family, as Joy's inner life and fierce imagination carry her through the storm she faces. Rated PG-13 for strong, brief business language.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I just do that.
I think this is set in the 70s because I think we see a Kmart coming up here.
Well, they still have 1 or 2 of them
The
around.
70s Kmart, though.
How come we never got our CarMax? What's the deal?
I have to do things myself.
Our what?
CarMax, where the Kmart was supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, I guess that fell through.
Oh, that's nice.
Come into the world that has all sorts of
They
things
took
in it.
down Kmart.
For
And
those of you not watching in this area where we
for
are.
those of you outside of the Central Ave market, there was a Kmart they took down, as most of them closed. And apparently, the only one left is in the Rotterdam Mall. And we were going to put a car lot on there, but apparently it fell through.
It's called a CarMax.
And what is that? Where they have cars and
I guess. I don't know.
you get your Carfax right there?
It's a CarMax.
CarMax? That isn't Isabella Rossellini, is it?
No, I don't know. There's Jennifer Lawrence. There's Bradley Cooper. Oh, Robert De Niro. Bradley Cooper.
Does every movie have Robert De Niro and Bradley Cooper and throw in Jennifer Lawrence in it?
It seems to be the trend.
It's either that or Will Ferrell is popping up.
Now, they did Silver Linings Playbook together. Now, wasn't Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper in, what was the one? Oh, I think Christian Bale took place in the 70s.
Oh, American Hustle.
Yeah, weren't
Another
they in that
70s,
too?
yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Just
Same group. It's like that Hallmark Channel.
Yes.
We just put the same actors and we spin the wheel.
And then we don't even change the plot, really. If you're making a Hallmark movie.
Decade, 70s, 80s. We're in the fabric industry or the American Hustle. There we go. We got a film. All right.
Well, that's it for the film.
That's it. You know what else was opening, but I forgot to throw in there because it looks so bad. Point Break is also coming out.
Yes.
It's a remake of the. Go see the original because it's got Dirty Dancing in it.
It does. It has Patrick Swayze.
I can't think of his name. Patrick Swayze's in that one, and they wear Nixon masks and things. And this just looked bad. I didn't even feel like bothering to put it in there.
How can you cannot make that judgment.
I did.
It is a film that's being released. It is our responsibility to provide this information to, I would say the American public, but to the 3 people that accidentally tripped upon the show.
I forget how many subscribers we have now on YouTube. I'll have to, my foot stuck.
I'm glad that's what it was.
Yeah, this isn't Exotica. Okay. We have DVD releases. There's not a lot.
Okay.
I might have brought a few over from last week just to fill out the segment here.
Okay.
But they are out now, as of today. Perfect for your after Christmas shopping.
Oh, what happened there?
Nick Nolte, let me tell you something, kid.
Robert Redford, what is that? Did he have like work done? How old is this film?
This came out in the summer.
Come on. There's some no. Come on. Robert Redford's got more lines in his face, and
Nick Nolte looks like.
I always shine him up for the cover, so you buy it.
Nick Nolte. I mean, come on. He's like a drunk Santa Claus these days.
I saw what was that film? He was in Cape Fear, and boy, he looked like a normal man in that one. Remember Cape Fear? Yeah.
Yeah, and how did he sound?
He sounded like regular.
Yeah, you can understand him.
I don't know what happened to
Now
him.
you can't talk. Oh, he's just.
Jeez. Oh, don't remember.
This one, I swear it was 3 months ago we did this one, and you don't remember us doing it.
I don't remember.
I said, is it a video game? Your son might know. We have no idea.
Tattoo on his head or something.
It's Hitman. Did he have a tattoo?
Who knows?
Number or barcode.
If he did, it's on the other side.
I remember.
The perfect guy.
This came out towards the end of the summer. They had the big standee in the cross gates where you could go and stand in there and put your face in as the perfect guy. Yes. Yep. The perfect guy. You could put your face in there and be the perfect guy.
Oh, no.
Of course, if you were the wrong race, you didn't quite match the neck area that was there, but that's all right. Just pretend you're the perfect guy. With Vertigo or whatever Michael Jackson had.
There's Robert De Niro.
Areas again. Who's in this one?
Oh, Gina Carano.
Who's that? That's the one from the other film. She's in another one.
She's made a few films.
And Kate Bosworth. And Dave Bautista was in The Spectre. Dave Bautista getting a big career going. He's in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Heist.
And Robert De Niro in every movie.
Yep.
Susie Griswold.
Is he in there?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, yeah.
I don't see. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's the new villain in The Walking Dead, too.
Worked with Susie.
Yeah, he worked with the Susie that was on the show here.
I do not know this film at all. Did we do it?
This, I'm not sure was released to theaters. If it was, this was one I tossed to the side, just like Point Break.
Bone Tomahawk.
Now, didn't Richard Jenkins just pass away?
I don't even
Or am
know
I
who
thinking
that
of
is.
somebody else? No. Matthew Fox from Lost.
Don't know.
Bone Russell.
There you go. That's it for the DVD releases, folks.
DVD.
So how did the test drives go for you?
Test drive went all right. We were looking at the cars a month ago now, right?
Yeah.
Out there.
She's happy.
He's happy now with a car, hopefully. I don't know if it's just because it's the time you're looking for a car, but there's a car ad on every other commercial this time of the year. Or is it all the time?
You know what? Speaking of that, and I know you don't know this, but one day, in one 24-hour period, and this includes me sleeping and going to work, I kept track of the FUCILLO commercials.
Oh, God.
And this is the list of them that I wrote down real quick. Now we've got, there's one where he was in a Santa hat.
Oh, you got them.
I just briefly put him down, but in one channel from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to, this just goes to 4. So that's 1 hour?
One TV commercials? Because he's on the radio, too.
But one channel within a 1 hour period, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 commercials of his.
On one channel?
One channel. One channel within that. That's it. When I was flipping, it was all over the place. But between that, it was either FUCILLO or drugs. That's all it was. It was mesothelioma, Prevnar 13, Jublia, Orencia, Humira, Novolog, Tanzium. Did I mention? Yep. No, I didn't see that.
That's in there. The woman.
Tamiflu, Osphena, Trulicity, Eliquis.
And all of them, one of the side effects is death, I know. Yes. They're throwing in there.
Xarelto, Victoza. So it was either listen to FUCILLO talk about credit criminals, which I don't know what that is. The banks aren't giving out enough loans, people. They're looking for credit criminals. Listen, he does say this. I don't understand what that means. Between that, him talking about his... Pulse, a dead guy came in the other day. I got him financed. How do you get in there? That's all I want to know. But between that and the drugs, that's all it was. And I had to keep track. So it's all written down for
Billy has to find a new charity because I noticed in August they were passing off the Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes.
To some of the other ones. Take it away, Caroline. And she would say what the charity was.
Well, this is what he does. Wherever he is, they do like 2 segments. 2 bits of him just standing there saying, "We got great deals for you, people. Let me tell you, we got great deals. Don't miss the opportunity. Tell them, Tom."
Tom's looking in the other direction.
And then they go and they cut to that, and then they use that same intro for like 4 different commercials. Then he does another intro where he doesn't know where to point. He talks about we got.
He's got to remember the sign.
Yes, he looks down at the sign.
Where the hell am I?
He's like, yeah, okay, yeah. I always, I give you a lot of business. Okay, people. All you got to do is go online to huge LathamCredit.com and flips it over, whatever.
Fiveliner.com.
Yeah. It's very entertaining.
And shorts and shoes.
He's very entertaining. I just don't know what a credit criminal is. Apparently the banks are looking for.
That's some poor bastard who's going to pay 20% on his loan. That's what it is. Yeah.
But if you did buy a car last month, you did, of course, get the TV, the kayak, and the bicycle. Right.
I had on the 99 Saturday night oldies when I was driving around somewhere. And during the break, there were 3 FUCILLO radio commercials, and they were all the same one. There was one, then there was another commercial, then it was the same commercial. At least break them up a little.
Well, he's pretty much going to own all of them. He owns first it was Hyundai, then it was Kia. Of course, the battle of the brands, right? They do.
Yeah.
Wasn't it just Hyundai and Kia that they were doing? Then he's got a Ford dealership. He's got Nissan. His son has the VW dealership. He does Lincoln. I don't know what else he's got. He's got
others outside of the area.
Yeah.
Chevy somewhere.
But man, he's gonna. Everyone, you're buying your car from this guy eventually.
Well, one person. I don't know anybody that's actually bought a FUCILLO car, and I don't think I could do it. I mean, I would take that back plate off that says fiveliner.com or FUCILLO. I would take that off of there. So not to remind me where I got this thing every time I'm annoyed at that TV.
But if you got a good deal, wouldn't you get it from him if it was a good deal?
I don't think I would.
No?
I don't care how many boats or TVs he straps onto the top of the car. I can't take this guy anymore. I don't care how
But
much.
it's working because we're talking about him.
We are.
Everybody knows we're talking about him. And from now until the day I die, whenever I say the word huge, I just picture this man in my head. I can't even use that word during conversation anymore. He's ruined the word huge for me.
And what does that mean? He's going to make us huge. He's going to give us a big boner. What the hell does that mean? What does it mean when he's going to make us huge, Dave? If he's going to give us a deal, that's one thing.
I could understand him saying, this deal is huge, but we're going to make you huge.
I'm huge. And I'm at the Exotica show. Let's see, what else are we doing at the end of the year here? Do we have to, anything else we have to clean? Oh, we have a few sad deaths to report.
Do we? Sad deaths? Or
Well, some are sad.
aren't they all kind of sad?
Well, it depends.
Or are you happy about some of them?
Sometimes you're happy. FUCILLO, I might be happy.
No, stop.
No, we can't.
Of course, now by recent, you mean within the past, what, 8 weeks?
In the month.
8 to 10
There
weeks.
might have been a few more that will be added on in our year-end wrap-up.
Looking forward to the fine photos you're going to put up here. Seems to be stuck.
Are we stuck or is just a long intro? Okay, cut back to the crew, and then
There we go.
there's only 3.
Oh, gallstone. He had 96 gallstones? That would kill anybody.
I guess he had gallstones and he didn't want to get them operated on. And why?
I can't live that long.
That is someone like him.
Oh, what a big man! He's had good Italian food.
Because he inhaled everyone's air.
Remember him on Happy Days, replacing what's his name? Yeah, Arnold, and then
The cop.
Murray the cop.
Murray the cop from Odd Couple.
Odd Couple. And the short-lived Joni Loves Chachi show.
Al Molinaro. Marty Ingalls, Shirley Jones' husband.
Now, I looked up his entire credit list, Dave, and all I could find was I'm Dinkins, he's Fenster, whatever.
Yes, I'm Dinkins,
and he
he's
was the
Fenster.
voice of Pac-Man on the cartoon. Other than that, he didn't have a big TV career.
Stand-up comedian, I think, for a while, just goofy. And I think he was an agent, perhaps. I think he may have been an agent for a while. And just lived off Shirley Jones's
Right.
career.
And I think we have one more.
That's it.
Pass
Maureen O'Hara.
That's as close as I could come to an old picture of the celebrities this week. There's Maureen over in her chair reading something. She still had the fiery red hair, Dave, although it wasn't her own.
There's nothing like a 90-year-old person without a speck of gray.
Right.
It's like watching the Today Show with Willard Scott showing a pretty lady, 105 today, glasses 8 inches thick, and jet black hair.
Of course, we'll be seeing her soon in the Miracle on 34th Street. She was in there.
Soon, or we've already seen it?
Oh yeah, it's all over. Even the Christmas Story's over. It's all over. What do we watch for New Year's? There's no. Well, we watch.
Isn't it Frosty's New Year? Something like that?
Rudolph's Shiny New Year.
Rudolph's Shiny New Year.
With the odd characters, and Buddy Sorrell was the caveman in that one. What's his name?
Really?
Maury Amsterdam was the caveman in the Rudolph's Shiny New Year. Take a look at that.
When was that? Was that done in the 60s?
That was 76 or so.
Really?
That was a late entry.
Okay.
Not one of the better ones, but
Didn't know any of them were particularly good.
well, the
original was good.
Rudolph.
All right, it's time for the Poster Pairs game, folks.
Okay.
We plan on giving away some tickets. It's your last chance to win for this year. So whoever's name we pick, that's it. Then you got to start all over again. You got to enter again. This is where you send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We pick your name, we reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you've given us, and if the posters match, you win 2 free movie passes. If your entry says spin, we will bring out the bicycle tire. And we'll spin the wheel, and you can win up to 10 tickets.
Are we going to try to get a co-host for the New Year, Dave, or we're not bothering anymore? We were supposed to have
hasn't
Ellen
worked.
stop by for the Christmas show.
Who?
But Ellen was
Oh.
going to stop by and sit in, but maybe next time.
Well, maybe, but no one seems to want to be on our show. I don't understand why.
Lilac was, she
Right,
jumped right in.
we're-
She'll jump into anything,
We're
apparently.
we're a gateway show now. Lilac goes from this show to porn. All right, this is Gary.
Oh, Gary.
4 and 6. And spin.
4 and 6. That's the old jump around
Is that what that's called?
ploy. Yeah.
The old jump around
It's
ploy?
the old checker ploy. We're going to jump over one.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to get a winner here for Gary.
Are we? Oh.
Well, Gary's still living off of the 10 tickets he won a month or so ago. You'll have to write in and tell us which movies he's seen. He'd probably review more than we are.
Review more than me, I know that. All right, well, sorry, Gary, you didn't win, but if you want to enter, and this goes for anybody, we're all starting anew, fresh, with the next batch of shows. This is how you do it.
King Kong comes out in place of our matinee lady, holding the sign.
Waiting for Kong. There he is. Send it to mediazone95@gmail.com. That's 2 numbers from 1 to 6. And that's mediazone95@gmail.com. We pick your numbers. Well, actually, we'll pick your name first. But then we reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you give us. 2 free movie passes are yours if those posters match. And if you're at Spin the Wheel, you can win up to 10 tickets. How, you may ask? Well, we spin the wheel. And you have 1 chance to win 10 tickets, 2 to win 6, 2 to win 4, 6 you keep the 2, 5 you lose 1, 2 you lose them both. And one of these days, Ed, just for the hell of it,
Yeah.
I'm going to offer to triple the 10. It's just going to be random and no one's going to know.
You offered for Christmas.
I did.
The double one.
Yes. This is going to be a triple. I don't know when it's going to be. It could be February, could be January, could be June.
You're going to triple what, the 10 or?
The 10.
Just
It's
the 10.
Someone has to spin, and they have to, they have to hit the 10. And if they do hit the 10, they're going to get 30 tickets.
You know, the 10 tickets cost about $60 a pop or so.
Okay, they're going to get 10 tickets.
Okay.
Just the 10 that the producer gives. No, I'm going to triple them. I'll triple them. How much are they for 10?
60, I think, weren't they?
60? 60 for 10?
Give or take, more?
Yeah.
So about $150. I can do that. $150. I'll do it.
Where'd you come into money?
I don't have any money. I just got to start saving, so it's probably not going to be until next December.
Well, why don't you throw in an extra ticket? It'll save you a few bucks.
Oh, what?
We'll just throw in 1 extra ticket,
Well, we'll
not
see.
10.
Well, it's going to be random. It's going to be a surprise, and that's how it's going to be.
Okay.
I'm going to live on the edge and take the chance. Before you turn it around, I'm going to say, it's got to put the person that's the right spin.
Okay.
So if they don't right spin, then that's off the board.
Look for that in the new year. Dave's
Yes.
random additional tickets for you.
That's the new game, the random additional ticket game.
Save your tax refund, Dave, for that.
It's the rat game, the random additional ticket game.
Okay, before we head out, we have to wish everyone Happy New Year.
Yes. Don't get loaded. Don't get drunk. Be safe.
Don't drive on the wrong exit onto the Northway, please. Like some poor soul did.
Don't drink and drive. Just don't. For the love of God, people, don't do it.
Stay in your own home and drink all you want.
No, you can go out, but
Ryan
have a designated
Seacrest.
driver.
What's that? Watch the
Watch the
U-Log
U-Log.
or Ryan Seacrest.
Call the local attorneys to get you a cab. We all know who they are.
The holiday parade is on. And
That's right.
lots of stuff to do in safety, Dave.
In safety, that's right. Because remember, folks, once you're done with this holiday, it's a whole 12 months before we get back to the new festivities. So, take it easy. You want to be around for the next one.
Yeah.
Unless you have 96 gallstones.
All right. We'll see you next time. A couple of specials coming up, and then we'll be back with a brand new show in the new year.